What's going on, everyone? Hope all of you are doing well. I've been trying to process this all day pretty much. I know that everybody by now knows that Jason David Frank has passed away at the age of 49. He played Tommy Oliver in Power Rangers, and he had a nice run. He did all of Mighty Morphin, Zeo, first half of Turbo, came back after so many years for Dino Thunder, would do the crossovers with SPD and Ninja Storm, and then he would show up as a guest star for their crossovers or their like anniversary special. And he was really devoted to the fans. He really thanked the fans for everything, and it to me that shows how all celebrities should be like. We're the fans are the reason why these people are famous. We're the reasons why we buy their merchandise, we buy tickets to see their movies, and to have someone like him who really appreciated the fans and was just really down to earth, um, just shows how great of a human being he was and how much of a great human being we've lost. And I know he was dealing, from what I had seen and read, he was dealing with a divorce, I believe, and a few other things. And yeah, mental health is definitely an important thing. Um, I recommend that if you need someone to talk to, there are hotlines out there, and call your loved ones, see how they're doing. It's never, there's always time to put things aside and talk to somebody who needs it. Um, but yeah, this is just one of those celebrity passings that just really hit hard. He was a part of a lot of people's childhoods, including mine. I remember Power Rangers premiering and just being hooked. Didn't get the chance to see the first movie when it came out in theaters. I did end up getting the VHS one year for Christmas, but later on, when Turbo came out, I got the opportunity to see that. And he just was part of my childhood. I mean, I was born in '86, so early '90s, pretty much the whole '90s decade was me growing up, and you know, Power Rangers was a big part of that. And it's just really shocking. You know, a lot of celebrity deaths, we don't really expect it. And when it's things like this, it really becomes hard because there's been so many hoaxes, I guess is the best way to pronounce it, out there. I mean, you see somebody who just makes this hoax up and then you don't believe it. But with a situation like this, it's really hard to comprehend because he was such a great human being. For at least the people who got to meet him, I wish I had. He has been near my area for conventions, but I never took the opportunity. Um, that's kind of the regret I have to live with. But just for the people who got to experience him, stating that he's such a great person, and he was a role model to a lot of people, helped a lot of people. It's just, it hurts. It really hurts. It's like having a family member passing away. And the process, it's been tough because this is a guy, again, I grew up watching. He originally was only supposed to be on Power Rangers for 14 episodes, but because the fans loved him so much, he stayed. And it's a very interesting thing I like is that he was actually part of the original pilot for VR Troopers. That's where he actually came from. So, um, it's interesting to see that because of the fans, we got him to stay and go throughout these different seasons of Power Rangers. Um, and yeah, it's just, we lost a good one. And it's literally what, a little over a week, maybe 2 weeks, give or take, since we lost Kevin Conroy. I mean, I want to say it was a week. And then, of course, when Kevin Conroy passed, we also lost the comedian Gallagher, who was well known for smashing watermelons with a hammer. So, to have those two passings, and then here we are, pretty much maybe a week or so later, and we've lost Jason David Frank. And it hits hard for a lot of people. Um, this has opened my eyes when it comes to um, a lot of things. Um, but one of the things that it has really opened up my eyes is taking the opportunity to start going to these conventions, to really get an opportunity to meet somebody that I grew up with, because if you don't, you're going to miss out on the opportunity. And as I stated, he has been at some of the conventions that have been near me, and I never went. And now, because I've have multiple times I have decided not to go. Now I have to live the regret of never getting the opportunity to meet him and tell him how much of how much of an inspiration he's been to a lot of people, and including myself a little bit. But it sucks, and it's very sad. I wish I could say more, but I know a lot of people here on YouTube have definitely put what they've felt, and it's truly, truly sad. I mean, we lost an icon. It's kind of almost like you're losing somebody who's like huge in this world. I mean, he is huge, but it's almost like losing somebody that's very, it deals with, comes from like royalty. He's almost like the king of the galaxy, just about, type of, that's, it's almost like when Michael Jackson passed away, the world just, it was in shock. And this is kind of similar to that in some way. I mean, just he the what's the term I'm looking for, you know the impact that he made is so huge. And it's hard for me to say anything. It really is, because I'm just still in shock. um, but he truly will be missed without a doubt. uh, as they say, once a ranger, always a ranger. um, so with that being said, everybody, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Give this video a like, comment down below. I will be doing a closer look at my Power Ranger, um, Mighty Morphin Power Ranger box set, as kind of a tribute of some sort. But until then, guys, with that being said, it's Morphin time.